Who do you think folks should be targeting this season in their fantasy drafts?
Yeah, man, I've got a few. Anthony Edwards is my first one. I really think he's going to take that next step this season. He's been a top 40, per game guy the last couple of seasons. We saw what he did in the playoffs. Minnesota exited in the first round, but he was just phenomenal. We saw what he could do as a leader for Team USA over the summer. Just his combination of scoring, his ability to rebound and assist, and then rack up, valuable defensive stats from a guy that plays on the wing, I think is incredibly valuable. We're just really waiting for him to take that next step in terms of efficiency with the percentages that can really boost him up into that first and second round stratosphere. So I think he gets there this season. Obviously, his ADP has ballooned from last year to this year. Because of some of those things that I mentioned, his recent performances. But I think he can live up to the hype. I'm really high on Edwards this season as a top 15 player. So that would be my first one. I'm really expecting Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes to take big leaps here this season. I think Barnes with Van Vliet out of town can really kind of take on that point Scotty role. And really start to evolve as a passer as we saw him do at times, throughout last season. And I think Mobley has continued to improve as a scorer, as a rebounder, and as a shot blocker. And in Cleveland, he's going to thrive for another season and take it up to the next level. If we're looking further east here, this is I'm in the DC area, so I'm really excited for Jordan Poole to be here. I know the team is rebuilding completely, but I think we could have the league's leading scorer on our team this season. I think Jordan Poole really goes out there and shows people that he's not a bust. He didn't fall off last season. There was turmoil in the locker room. He saw his workload decrease. He saw his efficiency drop. But the narrative that this guy is a complete bum or is washed, I think that is getting pushed around way too much. It's not fair. And I think we go out and see a tremendous fantasy season from him this year. And I'll throw one more name out here. After this trade, I think his ADP, his stock may be down a good bit. But I am super high on Robert Williams. I was very high on him before the season or before the trade to Portland. And I'm even higher on him now. I actually think that this move is good for him. I know with Ayton there, maybe that takes some shine away from him. But he was going to be competing with Kristaps Porzingis, Jason Tatum, Al Horford in Boston's front court. And I think with less competition in Portland, the potential for maybe Portland to go double big and play some minutes with Ayton and Robert Williams together, I think that boosts his value, actually. I have him as a top 50 per game guy this season, and you can get him closer to pick 100 in your drafts. So he's a guy that I'm looking for everywhere, especially as one of those late round centers that can give you rebounds, elite field goal percentage, and high volume of shot blocking.